Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, it's kind of like I want to lose weight, but I'm not gonna go on a diet because it's not fun. That's what it just sounded like to me of going, I don't want to niche down because it's not fun for me. Interesting day so far. I've been chatting with, literally back-to-back meetings all day long, which is awesome. I always love the hustle. And I've been chatting with people about wanting to sell their agency, chatting with people about wanting to buy agencies, people that want to work for us, that to sell for us, and even helping out agency members. So an awful lot today, but it's all exciting. There's momentum, and you just gotta keep hustling. Yeah, my first hire, if I could go back to do it over again, would be a project manager. Because looking back, think about like all the client distractions. You're the point of contact, right? You like literally, I don't know how you get anything done when you're the point of contact because clients are needy. Clients are always going to be calling you, and then you're having to do their stuff because you're oiling the squeaky wheel. Where if you had a project manager that was dealing with that, then you could start focusing on sales. You could start focusing on processes, focus on other people. So it's real important for you to figure out and find the right project manager that can come in. And what I would tell you, and this is what I tell a lot of people, is how you're managing your clients now, turn on the damn camera when you're managing a project. Start video documenting it, not writing it down, and then creating folders and files for them to go through. And then that project manager that comes in, have them document the process of how it should be based on your video recording. Yeah, you don't have time to write it down. That's why if you do it on video and then you hire the right person, and even in your interview process, you could give them access to a lot of this. And as a sample, be like, as a trial, be like, come up with a process based on this one video. It's all about just finding out what's important to them and only working with the people that understand that, right? Like I always tell you, most of the time you're taking on possibly bad prospects. And two, a lot of agencies just work in their local market because of referrals. Like, I presume you don't have a niche. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's kind of like I want to lose weight, but I'm not gonna go on a diet because it's not fun. That's what it just sounded like to me of going, I don't want to niche down because it's not fun for me. Well, when you start growing your agency, you don't have to do the work. You shouldn't be doing the work. You should have your team be doing the work. So it doesn't matter what kind of work you're doing, but it does matter if you have passion behind what you're talking about and who you're helping. And when you niche down, it's not saying no to other people. It's saying we're only marketing to this one niche. And now there may be other people outside coming to us. We'll say yes if it fits, our criteria that we can make money, that we can charge what we want. Right now, you're so unclear on the value that you provide, like a tangible number. You don't know what you should charge. Like I chatted with an agency yesterday. They make their clients on average over $1 million a year, and they charge $36,000 a year. I'm like, that's not fair for you. It's like you should be charging $100,000 per year. And like I'm just being frank with you on that because I want you to I want you to change, right? Figure out like what do we need to do in order to figure out what's the value that we do and how do we position ourselves as not a commodity? How do we not look like everyone else? So that's why I always tell everybody niche down, because if you do that, then you start eliminating your competition. You know the value you're delivering. You could charge $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 per website. Like, and I know you're probably like blown away. You're like $100,000 for what we do? Hell yeah. No, you got to get specific. You have to get specific enough where you understand their biggest challenges, what they want, and what do they want to transform into. That's not what a lot of people don't understand. This is like they're coming to you because they're not at a place where they want to be. So you need to help them transform them. You need to get them from point A and build the bridge in order for them to get to point B. And you're going to watch that transformation. And your marketing needs to go with that. But in order to do that, you need to really uncover of like, what makes them tick? What's their biggest problem? Like, you know, like the positioning script that I gave you in the exercise, right? You're probably struggling on that because you don't know who your audience is. Small business is not a target market. You have to drill down and pick one. So 2 of the things you need to do with your agency is make sure you hire a project manager. Make sure you're not managing projects and managing your clients. If you do that, that's going to distract you. The other thing is you got to make sure you pick a niche or a niche. I mean, if you don't, it's kind of like you're fishing for whales, but you're fishing in a lake or a pond, right? You got to make sure your boat is in the right location. And if you're without a niche, your boat is on land and you're not going to catch any fish when your boat is in the garage. So if you're really wanting to take your agency to the next level and really transform into the agency you've always wanted, make sure you definitely check out and request an invite from the Agency University. This is where we will provide you the resources, the community, the mentorship, working directly with me, the systems, the framework that you need in order to transform the agency into what you've always dreamed of, where you can take off for a month and come back and your agency's performing better. So make sure you go to agency.university now, request an invite, and I will chat with you later. Have a swank day.